I've been a member of Respond for about a year and 8 months. I guess the reason I joined was I was looking for a way to kind of get more involved with my community and give back. As I get older, I find that we're more and more fractured and communities are drifting further apart, and I think that's a big problem. And I found this was a way to sort of, at least for me, to get more involved with my own community, because I've lived in the Mississauga area my entire life. I don't know, I guess interacting with the community is just, it's something that I've kind of maybe didn't do a lot when I was younger, and everyone's that angsty sort of reclusive teenager, and just as I get older, I find that, like I said earlier, that the communities are getting further split apart, and I don't want to have that happen, or at least be responsible for that. So anything I can do to help bring everybody back together to get to a more central common place, I think is a good thing, and this is a way to do that. I find instructing courses quite rewarding. It's fun for me to go and take something that I'm passionate about and be able to pass that knowledge on to people that are also interested in learning. I mean, as an instructor, I'm always learning myself, which is why I take so many weird, strange classes, in the hope that I can learn more, and then in turn I can be a better instructor and pass that on to other people that are willing to listen. Yeah, I guess my personal knowledge and everything has been enhanced by taking these, because it drives me to get better myself, because in order to instruct other people, you need to be good at it and proficient at it yourself. So that drives me to always be better and better myself. Yeah, I guess a great way that Respond sort of interacts with the community and helps pass on some of the knowledge that our members have and skills is, just being out in the community and having people interact and communicate with us and ask us all kinds of questions about what we're doing and why we're doing it and who are we, and all of that is a great way for us to communicate to them and hopefully pass along certain things. I mean, I guess the obvious question of what search and rescue encompasses, I mean, that's a pretty broad topic. So if somebody goes missing, we're certainly capable of doing ground search, stuff like that, and locating people. We partner with a few other organizations that are similar to ours to help them out. Some of the local events we do are the Remembrance Day Parade, the Bread and Honey Festival, several of the Santa Claus parades, the St. Patrick's Day Parade. They've got us as on-site medical for if someone has, anything from a small boo-boo to something a little bit more serious. We're there to help render first aid and get that person looked after in a timely manner. And I guess the event that stood out the most for me is probably my first event. The thing that kind of really made it memorable was the interactions with the people that all seemed very grateful that we were there. And at one moment, a couple of younger guy and girl came over, and the girl had an ice cream, and she handed it to me, and it was like, here you go, thank you for doing what you're doing and all of that. So that kind of stood out and kind of was like, oh wow, I guess this is helping do the things that I wanted to accomplish by being part of it, and that's being more of a part of the community and helping people out. So little gestures sometimes go a long way. If it's something you think would be fun and beneficial, I say do it, go for it. I mean, we need more members, and if you're looking for a way to give back, I think this can be a very rewarding way to do that. I guess, yeah, I mean, the one thing I would like to express to anyone that's interested is, come out and meet everybody, and ask all the questions, and then, if you're still interested, sign up, do it. I mean, it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of, it's a lot of work, but it's rewarding work. So yeah, I mean, on the personal side, yeah, I mean, it's very satisfying and rewarding. I mean, at the end of a long, hard day in the sun or in the cold or the rain, when you get home and that you've, accomplished something, be it finding somebody or helping somebody that's had an emergency, you get home and you feel good about it. I am Respond Search and Rescue.